Hello! Hey everyone, welcome to Super Divorce on YouTube. This is Nicholas here. I hope everyone's doing very well tonight on this Friday evening. Oh boy, I've been hard at work here trying to set this video up because we're going to go on a little adventure tonight. And we're going to get started just quickly. Just allow me, hold on, I just got to make sure that I get the live video pulled up. I'm going to set it just to my right on my phone so I can see any chats that come through. I'm going to go ahead and have a sip of this this natural passion fruit essenced sparkling water from LaCroix. Hold on. Yeah, man. Well, just want to let you guys know, I'm in a band called SUPERDIVORCE. We're a synth pop duo. We have an album you can listen to on Spotify. 10 songs of synth pop magic, just for you. And if you like it, pick up a copy on CD, cassette tape, vinyl record. Album art looks something like this. You like old Hasbro wrestling action figures? Well, you're going to mark out for our CD, I'll tell you what. So pick up a copy, why don't you? And we also have t-shirts. We have buttons and stickers and such. SuperDivorceMe.com, your one-stop shop. It's like a Super Divorce mini mall, virtual mall on the internet. What else should I talk about real quick? Before we move into the video, the meat and potatoes. Let's get going, really. Let's get going. Let's get going on that. I would like to say thank you real quick to Personality on YouTube, a new subscriber. Personality has 46 subs, and let's check the about. Hello, I am Personality. I like to make electronic tracks from the past and future, from the stars and depths of the sea, oceans of reverb, and rivers of distortion, possibly from Los Angeles. Hope you enjoy. And I have listened to a little bit of Does It Make You Happy? You want to, hopefully Personality doesn't mind if I just let this play for just a sec. Does it make you happy? Let's see if this is actually going here. I want to make sure. Yeah, it's playing there. There you go. Does this make you happy? I think that makes me happy. That sounds pretty good. So check out Personality. I'll go ahead and sub. We just subbed to you, Personality. Thank you for subbing to us. Go ahead and sub, and I'm even going to bong the gong for notifications. So go give Personality a sub, guys. Thank you. And next, our next newest subscriber is Natasha Ortiz. Natasha's got a channel here, 41 subs. We'll go ahead and subscribe. We'll bong the gong. I'm not going to do this forever, or it's going to get out of hand, but for now, if you sub to us, we will go and return the favor. It's not a sub for sub thing, so don't think this is going to be like some trick that you can pull. Hey, go sub to Super Divorce's channel because they'll subscribe right back. That's not what we're doing. I'm just saying thank you, you know, and we'll check out the channel. And there's obscure 80s toy lines and some other stuff down here. Her daughter Noemi singing Smile. So there's Natasha. Thank you, Natasha, for being a subscriber. All right, so let's get into this. I have Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, pulled up on Wikipedia here. And the reason why is because I just I wondered to myself, you know, what was the exact release date? It was May 16th, 1999 in LA, and May 19th, 1999, I guess, across the rest of the US. So, why did I need to know that? What's the point? I was curious what StarWars.com looked like right before Episode 1 was released. And I used Wayback Machine to head on over to StarWars.com. And this capture is from May 8th, 1999. And this is the last capture of StarWars.com that they have on Wayback Machine before Episode 1 was released. So I was curious what it looked like, what kind of things they were talking about. They had the John Williams chats about the music of Episode 1. Talk City chosen by Lucasfilm as official chat provider for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I don't even know what Talk City is. I guess maybe like a chat room back in, I don't remember that. And I was online at this point. But I used like AOL, Hometown, and that kind of stuff. And what we got here? More Star Wars fan club event coverage back when they were nice to their fans. And Episode 1 music video. I remember this. If it's the one I'm thinking of, this music video was actually on TRL. If you remember Total Request Live with Carson Daly, the Star Wars music video featuring scenes from The Phantom Menace was actually on TRL. Imagine that. And that's before it was like really cool to be a nerd. This was really still when people got made fun of. I remember even being in high school and kind of being hesitant. I think I really opened up as time went on. But when I was in high school, for the first part of my high school career, I was still nervous to like tell people that I read comic books and that I collected action figures and such. It was not cool. People did not think it was cool. Chicks did not think that it was cute for the most part. You would get laughed at, and people thought it was very childish if you enjoyed things like Star Wars or video games became a bit more of a jock thing with the popularity of Madden. And I loved Madden. I played Madden all the time. But video games became more popular as things like Madden and the Call of Duty games became more prevalent. But, it still wasn't really cool. It wasn't a cool thing to do. What do we have here? Episode 1 television commercials, a fan club event. Got some more stuff down here. But really what I wanted to get to was this. And here's why it took me a little while to set up this video. Because it was a little bit of a... no, it wasn't a slog, but it took me a few minutes. It took me about a good 45 minutes to figure out everything I needed to figure out to make this work properly. Right here, the Gungan Frontier. I thought, what is the Gungan Frontier? April 19th, 1999. Explore the vast terrain of the Gungan Frontier and capture a glimpse of the creatures and habitats of the idyllic planet of Naboo. Learn details about the Phalampasit's feeding rituals, the behavior of the gentle shock or shake, and how they and the other animals and plants of the Gungan frontier interact with one another in this new and mysterious environment. Now at this point, Gungan was not the loaded word that it is now. Not yet. It was still like a mysterious thing, I believe. You would have looked at this and be like, Gungan. This is interesting. Let's see what we've got going on in the Gungan frontier. Well, they take us to the Gungan frontier portion of StarWars.com, and this is interesting because this jumps ahead to October 13th, 1999. So now Episode 1 has been out for several months. People have had an entire summer and the beginning of fall to start to digest what happened and to realize that Star Wars was not the same, and maybe it was never going to be the same again. But at least there was the Gungan Frontier, right? Game info. It's a game. Now we know what Gungans are on October 13th, 1999. This takes us back a little bit. Now we're on September 3rd, 1999. Game info. Welcome to a different breed of adventure. Star Wars Episode 1, The Gungan Frontier. As a hero of the Battle of Naboo, you've been called before the Gungan High Council to handle a critical mission. Their city is threatened by overpopulation, and you must establish a new colony on a nearby moon. The Gungans need you to create a new world filled with fantastic Star Wars creatures and plants from across the galaxy. You must discover how these alien animals and plants interact and how they depend on each other to live. Only when you have an ecologically sound environment can a new Gungan city truly thrive. The fate of an entire civilization rests in your hands because, on the moon of Naboo, the most powerful force of nature is you. In this first ever Star Wars simulation designed for players aged 9 and up, your goal is to transform the barren moon of Naboo into a thriving, balanced ecosystem and help the Gungans build a new underwater bubble city. From your transport ship, you control the release of Star Wars creatures and exotic plants into the empty landscape. Creatures move and interact in lifelike 3D animation and digital sounds. Monitor population levels, manage the food web, consult your online encyclopedia, and harvest valuable resources that can be used to build the new Gungan city. The big question is, can you tame the Gungan Frontier? And right here, there is a photo that's missing. They did not archive this one for us to see, but we do have one right here and one right here. This looks like a screenshot from the game. Here are some key features. Look at this annoying little GIF right there. Key features. 360-degree 3D views of the environment and its life forms in multiple zoom levels. Over 80 Star Wars creatures and plants are at your disposal. Lifelike creature animations and sounds. Over a dozen missions based on real-world ecological concepts test your knowledge and skill. Create a Critter mode lets you design millions of creatures and plants, each with their own unique attributes. I wanted to say abilities. The Creche, a living encyclopedia, provides high-resolution images and detailed descriptions of every creature, plant, and Gungan bubble building. Extensive graphic food web with species specifics, including diet, sounds, and terrain. Detailed population graphs give you feedback to better manage your ecosystem. Beginner and advanced modes provide challenges both engaging and complex. Free exclusive full-color poster included showcases all the Star Wars creatures and plants. Price and availability. Manufacturer's suggested retail price of $29.95. Came out in May of 1999. Here are the system requirements. I'm not going to go through all those. But it was rated E for everyone. So that's good. Should we check out? I don't know if I didn't try this before. We can see more screenshots. See if they still have them up. Yeah, here's some screenshots for us. Well, there's this one, and this one. We can click to enlarge. Maybe. Boss Nass calls upon you for help. Look. Look at these realistic graphics. This is pretty advanced. Well, we'll go back. So that's what it's all about. There's a screenshots. You know about the game. You know what you can do. Well, the big question is, can you tame the Gungan frontier? That's one of the big questions. The other big question that I had was, can I play this game now? And I found that, in fact, I can play this game now. I found the demo version on RGB Classic Games. If you would like to check out this website, it's right here, classic-games.com/game/star_wars%3a_the_Gungan_frontier.html. So just zip on over there, and you can go ahead and download Star Wars The Gungan Frontier. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to do this a little bit out of order, in fact. I'm going to do this out of order because I don't want the game to have trouble coming up. There was some issue where I figured out how to get it to work on Windows 10, and I think I can show you. What I had to do was I had to right-click on the game in the Explorer and click on Properties. And if you want to do this yourself and you find that it doesn't work when you double-click on it at first, what you need to do is you need to open the folder for it right here, the Gungan Frontier. You'd want to go into Explorer and actually open up the folder that holds the game. It would be under Lucas Learning, and then the Gungan Frontier demo. You'd want to right click on Play Star Wars The Gungan Frontier demo, and then once you've done that, you would want to go to Properties, Compatibility, and for me anyway, here's my setup. Here's what I did. I tried this and it ran, and I closed it, opened it again, tried this, and it stopped working. And I had to continue tinkering around with it and change some things, and I got an error message saying that I needed to install DirectX 6, which is not true. That is not true. Don't believe them if they tell you that. Keep messing with it, and eventually come back to this again. Do this setup right here. Run this program in compatibility mode for Windows 95. I did not select reduce color mode. I did decide to run it in 640 by 480 screen resolution, and I did the override high DPI scaling behavior, scaling performed by application, disable full screen optimizations. Okay, so I did all that, right? I did all that, and now in the big reveal, as long as this is not crashed or anything, we can head on over to I think we can head on over to this. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see if this does it. I've got to stare at my... There's a slight delay here. No, it's not doing it. You know why? Because there's... oh no. Hold on. This is awful. See, this is what I wanted to avoid. This is what I was trying to avoid. Let me... Okay, if I get rid of that, now let's try it. Yeah? Are we good now? Let me see. Just a sec. We're just a little bit behind here. There's a delay. Okay, we're good. We're good. The Gungan Frontier. You can see this kind of looks like... It reminds me of the Lion King a little bit. If you ever played the Lion King game on Super Nintendo, this is what it kind of reminds me of. We've got some options down here. I have not gone further than this. I wanted to make sure the game actually worked, but I held off getting into the game or its functions. I wanted to do this live so that my reaction would be genuine, and so that you guys could see. Everyone likes reaction videos, don't they? So I wanted to react to this in real time. So what should we do? Should I start with a demo mission?
Welcome to the moon of Naboo.
Thank you. So, welcome to the moon of Naboo. Hold on. Welcome to the moon of Naboo. In this demo mission, your goal is to create a small Gungan colony on this empty moon. You'll need to release plants and animals, tell the Gungans what they can harvest or collect, bring the Gungan population up to 2,000. You'll also learn a lot of other helpful things along the way. Click OK to continue. And I apologize.
Your mission is to release creatures and plants, build a balanced ecosystem, and help the Gungans build a new city. To exit the training mission or to start a new game, click the main menu button at any time.
Okay.
Look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen.
Okay.
Notice that your bioscore and the number of Gungans are currently at 0.
Calls them Gungans.
Now then, where should we begin? Releasing some plants is a good place to start building an ecosystem.
Okay.
Move your cursor toward the center of the screen.
Okay.
Notice that your cursor is carrying a bubble spore. Click the mouse button to release a bubble spore.
I released it.
Good job. The
Thanks.
bubble spore is released from your ship and arrives at the point you indicated.
Yeah.
The plant fizzes in as the probe droid detects it and transmits the data to your holo viewer.
Okay.
Try releasing some more bubble spore.
I will in a second. You know what? I'm looking over it and I see that this is just in like a small part of the screen. So bear with me. Bear with me. I'm gonna see if I do this, if I expand this and then go back. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if this makes any difference. See if this enlarges the game screen at all. Nope, it does not. It changes nothing. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with this. I apologize that you know, this is just the game is appearing to you in a small box on the top left corner of your screen.
You're doing quite well.
Well, I haven't done anything, so what? In the full version of the Gungan Frontier, you can choose from more than 80 fantastic creatures and plants from across the Star Wars galaxy. In this demo mission, 6 creatures and 4 plants have been selected for you.
Now, let's release an animal. Click on the species indicator.
Alright, where's that? Here? Where, this?
Clicking on the species indicator opens the food web. The
Okay.
food web shows you what eats what and lets you choose different plants and animals.
Okay.
The animals above the bubble spore all like to eat this strange plant.
They like...
Click on the Kadoo.
The Kadoo likes to eat the... is it the bubble spore? Is that what... The Kadoo likes to eat the bubble spore, and the Shock... We'll see if I'm saying that right in just a second. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be... I don't know if I trust this guy because he calls them Gungans.
Good. The Kadoo is now in the center of the food web. Kadoo can eat all the plants that appear below it. What do you think the fearsome beasts above the Kadoo all have in common?
I think that all of these guys
They all
like to eat...
Kadoo.
I was going to say that.
To close the food web, click on the Kadoo.
Okay. Nabun Tusk Cat, a Sawtoothed Grank, and a Veermok all appear to be predators when it comes to the Kadoo. All of these guys like to eat Kadoo. Okay. The food web shows you what eats what and lets you select different plants and animals. In the full version of the Gungan Frontier, you can choose between the beginner game, which automatically selects a balanced mix of creatures and plants for you, or the advanced game, which allows you to select the creatures and plants to create your own world.
Now release some Kadoo near the bubble spore.
Okay. What's this stuff, though?
Excellent, my young friend.
Should I release more?
We need about 20 Kadoo on the moon before we can continue.
We need 20.
You're catching on.
Okay.
Notice that the Gungan population is still at 0.
Oh.
Remember that your goal is to help the Gungans create a new underwater city on this moon.
Yes.
Click on the Harvest button.
Okay.
The Gungans need animals and plants for food and construction in their city. The
shelter.
Harvest screen lets you tell the Gungans how much of a species they can use in their new city. The more they harvest, the bigger the city will get.
Okay.
But be careful. If you let them take too much, they'll destroy the delicate balance and everyone will suffer.
Okay.
Right now, the harvest rate of Kadu is set to none.
Why?
The Gungans won't harvest any Kadu. Set the Kadu's harvest rate to maintain.
Okay.
The Gungans will now try to keep the Kadu population at its current level. This should cause the Gungan population to grow slowly for a while. Now click on the Harvest button to close the harvest screen.
Okay. It says, remember, your goal is to help the Gungans create a new underwater city on this moon. If you don't tell them to collect or harvest anything that you've released into the ecosystem, their city will not grow. So, don't do that. Use the harvest screen to let the Gungans know how much they can collect of the different species.
Notice that the Gungan population has started to increase.
Yes.
Now, click on the City button to see how the Gungan city is. You're looking at the city will grow and shrink depending on what and how much is harvested.
Okay. Population's going
Information
up.
about the Gungan city appears in the upper right of the holo view. Buildings will disappear and Gungans will move out if not enough raw materials are harvested. Boss Nass will let you know how the Gungan city is doing and if you need to harvest more plants and animals.
Okay. Why is the... Okay, I got a new alert here. The bubble buildings grow when you harvest plants and animals from the surface. If not enough gets harvested, the bubble buildings will and the Gungans will move out. In the full version of the Gungan frontier, each type of bubble building has its own unique animation and sounds. But probably not in this one.
You are almost done with the training mission.
Okay.
Just one more thing.
Okay.
To make the menu bar appear, move your cursor to the top of the screen. Then click on the Help menu and turn on Bubble Help.
Bubble Help.
Now move your cursor around the screen.
And then if you do that, and you hover over things, a little...
words pop up that explain what all the buttons do.
I was trying to tell
This
them.
can be handy when you're learning how to play. Clicking on anything will turn Bubble Help off.
Clicking on anything will turn Bubble Help off. So if
Click
you have...
anywhere to turn Bubble Help off.
I will. If you have Bubble Help on and you want to get rid of it, just click.
Clicking on anything will turn Bubble Help off.
Yeah, just let me tell the people it's my stream. I've got another advisory here, and it says, now that you've completed the training session, your mission is to bring the Gungan population up to 2,000. But beware, your time is limited. Remember, for more help, try turning on Bubble Help in the Help menu. Also, click on the Creche for more. Click on the Creche for more information on creatures and plants. Good luck, and may the Force be with you. So now it's up to me now. It's up to me to bring the Gungan population up to... So you can go down here. I'm trying to look at my HUD, my heads-up display. I've got up here on the top left, this is the map. I've got my bioscore of 71, 0 Gungans. Show plants and map, you can toggle that. Show animals, you can toggle that. Show plants and animals, and you can toggle that. And then down here, there's the creche. They told us to check. Oh, look at that. The creche is like looks like an organic sort of encyclopedia, and it's got entries for the different animals of Naboo. I wonder if it'll read it to you. I don't know if they got that fancy with it. You can check animals and plants. You can check civilization. Alderaan, Bongo Bay, Boss Nass, Bubblewort, civilization, decomposition, table of contents. So that's what I know so far. Okay. That is the creche. zoom control. We can zoom out. We can zoom in. Yeah, we can. It's got a drag option, so you can actually zoom out and zoom in with care. Critter cam. If you turn critter cam on, I think it follows the critter that you're looking at. You can actually zoom in on him. You can hear him crunching around on the ground there. See? Do you hear that? Hear him crunching around? Just crunching along. Zoom out. They actually take the care to reduce the noise as you zoom out, but if you zoom in as you start to get closer, gradually the crunching of the feet on the turf gets louder. And oh, look at that! You can hear him swimming through the water, splashing around. It looks like he's going after some of that bubble spore. Is that what it's called? He just had a bite to eat. I can turn my critter cam back on. This was a fun game for a 9-year-old kid, I think. Maybe even younger than that. He's going after some more bubble spore here. Let's just watch him. He gives a... Is that him making that noise? Oh, he passed it up. He's all full. Well, let's see here. Okay, so what if I want to get rid of critter cam and just come down here. Can I make some more? I'm dropping some more of the, what is this called? The Kadoo. Dropping more Kadoo. This is a creator, maybe. What does this do? This tells you what they're up to. What is this? Oh, I zapped him. What is that? Is he dead? Did I kill him? Yeah, his health's going down. I think. How many times do I have to kill him? With lightning. There's a strange Sith Lord hovering over the planet of Naboo. Just blasting the Kadoo. What about that one? What is this doing? It looks like it's taking health. Why is he growing so big? What's happening to this guy? No, this one. Look how big this one got. Is it a growth zapper? Oh boy. Well, I've got lots of Gungans now. They're going up. Is this how you win? You have to go around and find the Kadoo as the evil Sith Lord in the sky of Naboo. And you have to just strike them with as much of the... you have to strike them over and over again with this fiery, red-hot Sith lightning. Then the Gungan count is going down now. Okay, I have to find something else to do. Maybe they need more. We need more? Look at that guy. The Gungan count's going back up because I'm sprinkling out more of the Kadoo. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so we're back on track. What is this? What does that do? Tool selector. It doesn't even tell me what it is. Hold on. Help. I need bubble help. Yeah, but as soon as I click to see what it is, then it gets... I can't check what that is. It won't tell me. So how am I to know? My bio score is turning red. The Gungans are going up, though. What if I... Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Wait, I just won. I won the mission. I won the mission, guys. I got 2,061 Gungans, and it stopped me from even playing more because I figured it out. Congratulations. You've successfully completed the demo mission. In the full version, key features include over 80 Star Wars life forms, lifelike creature animations and sounds, the Crush, a living encyclopedia with over 200 entries, Create a Critter, lets you design millions of animals and plants, beginner and advanced levels, 13 special missions based on real-world ecological concepts. So now we can go back to the main menu. And, you know, I fear that we're nearing the end of our episode this evening. But should we take a look at the Create a Critter option? Because they said you can create millions. No, it won't even let you try it. If you click on Create a Critter in the demo version, it tells you in the full version of Star Wars, the Gungan Frontier, you can create millions of different creatures and turn them loose in your own custom world. So we can't do that. And it won't let us start a new game. And it won't let us load a game. It'll let us see the options. Ooh, we're only playing on medium quality. I should have turned it on very high before we started. That's something you can do. If you download this game, check it out on very high if your computer can handle it, and leave a comment and let us know how it looked. Maybe you can make your own video and compare it to the one we did and see what the difference in the graphics looks like when you play on very high versus what we did, which was just medium. Can we see the credits? Star Wars The Gungan Frontier was created by Lucas Learning Limited, Ltd. Please visit our website, www.gunganfrontier.com. Alright. They thank us for playing. Gunganfrontier.com. And let's just go right back over to this. Let's go ahead and open it back up. Let us see real quick. Let's see if I'm gonna check this. GunganFrontier.com. Do you guys think it still works? Let you place your bets. Let's see. You think it still works in 2018? Nope. Nope. Takes you to Time Warner Cable Spectrum search. It does not work. That does not work anymore. So that seems like a fitting end to the episode. We've run out of options. Gungan Frontier was a dead end, and that's going to be just about it. So so that's it. That's about all, isn't it? I would like to remind everyone to please head on over to Spotify, follow Super Divorce. Why don't you go ahead and listen to our album Action Figures. Why don't you go ahead and, if you like it, head on over to superdivorceme.com, pick up a copy on CD, cassette tape, or vinyl record. Get yourself a Super Divorce Rules t-shirt from superdivorceme.com. Yeah? And then go ahead and subscribe, of course, if you've enjoyed this video. We go live every day, and we also do some more non-live, more produced videos here and there that we like to give you guys. Like to continue to flow the content down the content river, and let you guys swim around in it. I like to provide that. I like to keep the droughts in that arena to a minimum these days. So Yeah, subscribe, bong the gong for notifications so you don't miss the live videos. Come on in here and chat it around, leave us some comments. We always reply, and share the video, please, and tell your friends and your pals to come on in and join the Super Divorce Club. Be a part of it. We have a lot of fun around here. We're going to continue to do so, and we're going to have some good times. So thank you guys for watching tonight. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, or morning or afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. And we'll just go ahead and see you guys later. Okay? All right. Talk to you later. Goodbye.